Let me show you what a coordinated thing this is. We have a media montage of Democrats, and what do you mean? Not just Democrats, no media in here, talking about the Tea Party. Listen.
The Republicans are holding hostage the credit of the United States of America.
Our Republican colleagues to hold our economy hostage.
The Republican Party is holding our economy hostage.
It didn't say hold America hostage.
Hold the debt ceiling hostage.
One party is holding the country hostage.
The debt limit has never before been held hostage.
Republicans are holding our economy hostage.
Willing to take hostage the debt ceiling.
Stop holding America's credit rating hostage.
The Republican majority continues to hold the American economy hostage.
Let's not hold the entire American economy hostage.
Ideological hostage situation.
The only belt they're really tightening is right around the neck of those hostages.
Holding the American economy hostage.
This president is being treated differently. No other president has been stuck up, shook down, or held hostage.
That's the Reverend Jackson Jr. there, bringing up the end. I don't know what he means. No other president has been stuck up, shook down, or held hostage. And we come to this a political terrorist piece, the Tea Party's terrorist tactics. It's become commonplace to call a Tea Party faction in the House hostage takers, but they have now become full-blown terrorists. They have joined the villains of American history who have been sufficiently craven to inflict massive harm on innocent victims to achieve their political goals. This is William Yeomans writing that. Mr. Yeomans, what in the name of Sam Hill do you think Barack Obama is? You want to talk about the real villain in this country? It's Barack Obama. Craven, sufficiently craven to inflict massive harm on innocent people to achieve their political goals? What do you call a 1.3% growth rate this quarter, a 0.4 growth rate in the first quarter, and 9.2% unemployment? What do you call that? You call that the architecture of a craven villain, Mr. Yeomans? And the people you're calling terrorists are trying to stop it and save the country. That's what this is about. This is about saving the country. It's about preserving liberty. And I don't care how corny that sounds. It is exactly what's going on. A strong America has always stood firm in the face of terrorism. That tradition is in jeopardy as Congress and President Obama careen toward an uncertain outcome in the Tea Party manufactured debt crisis. Tea Party manufactured debt crisis? The Tea Party has been in office for all of 6 months. I don't want to hear any more crap from Democrats about civility. I don't want to be preached to one more time by these holier-than-thou, better than everybody else, smarter than everybody else, craven villains about civility. I have to tell you, folks, and I know that I am not alone, I am mad as all get out. The Democrats and their cohorts in the drive-bys have collectively ratcheted up this divisive, uncivil, reactionary language to trash the Tea Party and, by extension, conservatives. We're not terrorists. We're not killing people. We are Americans who disagree with you. We are Americans who disagree with statism. We are Americans who disagree with socialism, communism, and liberalism. We're not holding anybody hostage. We are the hostages. We are equal time. We are paying the ransom all the time. We are the hostages. Our country has been kidnapped. And you're asking a ransom from us in the form of higher taxes and less liberty and less freedom each and every day. And you dare to write pieces calling us terrorists. We don't fly buildings or jet planes into buildings. We're not killing people. We're not putting people out of work. We're not taking their money. We're not destroying their savings. We're not taking over the oil companies. We're not taking over the car companies. We are not the ones in the process of destroying the U.S. healthcare system. We're not the ones setting up death panels. You want to talk about terrorism and killing people. Mr. Yeomans says as we stumble closer to August 2nd, it has become clear that many in the Tea Party are willing to inflict massive harm on the American people to obtain their political objective of severely shrunken federal government. Severely shrunken federal government is a pipe dream. We are trying right now to stop the inexorable growth of this monster that is strangling and squandering every asset in this country, including its people. Mr. Yeomans writes their persistence in rejecting compromise, even as the economic effects of the phony crisis they've created mount, has taken their radicalism beyond tough negotiating, beyond even hostage-taking. As the markets dropped, families would watch their retirement and education savings and their dreams disappear. Rather than reject the unthinkable, the Tea Party harnessed this potential harm as its weapon of mass destruction. Oh, we're the ones. We're the ones destroying our own retirement and their education savings. We're the ones doing. I think that's Barack Obama. You want to talk about craven villains? Look no further than the Oval Office. Yes, Mr. Yeomans didn't get that memo after the Gabby Giffords Memorial or service, whatever it was, about the new civility. So now anybody who disagrees with Democrats are terrorists, racist terrorists. What is this American economy that's being held hostage? Isn't it us? It's our money. It's not Mr. Obama's money, Mr. Yeomans. The liberals do not own the wealth of this country. It's not theirs to distribute and redistribute. Rather than reject the unthinkable, the Tea Party harnessed this potential harm as its weapon of mass destruction. Weapon of mass destruction. So, folks, they are cracking up. The left is cracking up, and it's the Tea Party doing it to them. We're now all Sarah Palin. As far as they're concerned, we are all Sarah Palin. They are scared to death of Sarah Palin. They are scared to death here of the Tea Party people because the Tea Party in the House can't be bought, not concerned about re-election, not playing the usual game. Somebody tell me now, why are we supposed to compromise with this? We're supposed to compromise with people of the same mind as William Yeomans of Politico. That's what we're supposed to. This is the name of the game. We compromise with this so that we don't get blamed. We're going to get blamed no matter what happens. Even if wonderful, great things happen, we're going to get blamed as it's rewritten and described as terrible. We want to hold on to some of our money. For that, we're called terrorists. We oppose tax increases because we know that tax increases are not going to fix what's wrong with the country. Taking more of our money is not the solution here. Ain't going to happen.